Okay, well, for you to say that it's not the president's job to not be involved in anything that's changing the Constitution, that's just going to be a tracking on your end, dude. And second,
that's going to be wait, no. Say what you just said again. That's just going to be a what?
President's job. You just said it's not the president's job to be involved at all in something that involves the rights or this Constitution, correct?
Changing the Constitution? Yeah, the executive branch stays the fuck out of that. Absolutely. What did you say about it?
That's not what I said. You said word for word, it's not his business. That's what you said.
It's not his job. He doesn't have the authority. It's against the rules for him to do it.
So you don't think it's the president's job, the one that's supposed to maintain harmonious and the positive utility of the country? You don't think it's his job?
That's a different sentence. That's a different pile of word salad than changing the Constitution. One of the things
you're just dodging it.
No, I'm not dodging it. I'm addressing directly the fact that to protect the harmony of the country, or whatever you just said, we have rules, and one of the rules is that the president can't do whatever they want, because if your president can do whatever they want, that's not a president, that's a dictator. And one of the ways that we check their power is to say, that Constitution, you can't change that, because we don't want one person to be able to change the Constitution. That's very bad. That's how you get tyranny. So the president just isn't allowed. Like you can say that go live in a dictatorship if you want the president to be in charge of what your rights are.
I understand what you're saying, but what would be the metric? For example, you can at least, you don't have to agree, but you can look at the statistics show that many people are coming here illegally and they're procreating, starting a family.
I'm not. Stop that. No. You just keep moving over to how you feel about the 14th Amendment, but that just isn't the conversation. The conversation is it okay for the president to try to change the Constitution? Why do you not?
Yes,
you need to separate these topics, because
I already said yes. You're just ignoring it.
Right. Then why do you keep coming back to, are there so many people coming and having anchor babies? Listen, why do you keep asking that? Because if we want to have a conversation about there being too many anchor babies, we could have that conversation and talk about Congress changing the Constitution. That's just not the topic right now.
Okay, so let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. I disagree with you, right? You don't think he should. That's fine. I disagree. That's why I'm up in my position. Now, what I'm doing is, since I disagree, I'm giving you an argument that's contingent on my opinion. It's predicated on the topic.
My argument is that your opinion doesn't matter, because we're not talking about our opinion about the 14th Amendment. We're talking about the president changing any amendment. Welcome, Law of the Wild, to the call. He's a lawyer, so maybe he'll do a better job of handling you than I am. Excuse me. Hey, dude, show my audience that you have manners. I just welcomed another person to the call, and you ignored it and went back to what you were saying. Do you have social skills? What are you doing?
Sure.
Hello, Law of the Wild.